Welcome back to my channel. I don't know what happened.
2, 1, go!
If you have glasses, what would you name your glasses? That's the question for the day. That is the question for today. What? Najee versus
Yo, how's
Lee.
everybody doing today? Swag Kage here, and welcome to today's video.
Yo, I put
As you can
Najee
tell by the
versus
title and
Lee.
thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Rock Lee versus Neji Hyuga. So I did a poll over on Twitter, and at first this was actually in last place, but eventually it ended up pulling ahead, and like a couple hours into the poll, it became very clear that no fight was going to overtake this one, and that actually surprised me because I think the answer is pretty obvious, but clearly people want me to talk about it, so here we go. Now, unlike my last solo versus battle video, which was Guy versus Pain, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time breaking down the abilities of both characters for two reasons. The first is that I'm going to have to split the fight into two different rounds. The first being part 1 Lee versus part 1 Neji, and the second obviously being Shippuden Lee versus Shippuden Neji. Here's the thing, right? Like, both of these characters, neither of them really have a whole lot of feats. Lee only really has his fight with Gaara to speak for what he's capable of in part 1, and Neji doesn't have too many fights of his own either. He has his fight against Hinata where he stomps her, and you don't really get to see too much of what he's capable of because he's just fighting against another gentle fist user. Then he has his fight with Naruto, which is actually a pretty important one for scaling him, and I'll talk more about it in a bit. And then he has his fight with Kidomaru, which is, it's not too important, but it does add a bit to the discussion pre-time skip. Then in Shippuden, neither of them really do anything anyway, so there's not a whole lot for me to evaluate there. Basically, this is just going to be me talking about the abilities that you already know they have. I mean, pretty much everybody knows what Neji has up his sleeve. You know, he's got rotation, he's got 64 palms, and Shippuden he's got like air palm and all that. Lee has the 8 gates, he has the primary lotus, the reverse lotus, you know, all that stuff. He's never shown to have the ability to use a Sakujaku, though maybe he can. I'm not really all that sure. But, you know, for the most part, it's just going to be Lee using a whole bunch of punches and using like his insane crazy speed to try and catch Neji off guard, and Neji trying to use the gentle fist to shut down Lee's chakra points. So how would this fight go? I'm just going to be upfront with everybody, right? In part 1, Lee tears Neji apart, and it's not really even close, like a little bit. A very common rebuttal I'm going to see people throw my way, like immediately. I'm sure plenty of people are already typing it out is, but Swag Kage, obviously you don't know what you're talking about. Lee sparred with Neji all the time, and he got his ass kicked, and Lee himself said Neji was way stronger than him, so, well, yeah, alright, look, buddy, here's the thing about that. There are a lot of ways to prove that Lee was stronger than Neji by feats alone, and as everybody knows, feats are more important than statements in a versus battle, but on top of that, that statement was definitely in reference to base Lee versus base Neji. Like, yeah, obviously Neji is stomping base Lee, like, what?
Warning. This video contains 117 Rasengans from weakest to strongest. Every Rasengan in this video is 100% real, consisting in the anime, manga, movies, and video games. Please enjoy.
What is your claim? Ooh, I don't know, beast. You cannot see. What is your set? What is your claim?
I want to kill this flame guard. Thank you very much. How much will I get from that? I'm curious. I'm probably gonna die in one hit. I mean, I don't even know. We'll see though. I died in literally one hit. Killing a level 20,000 at my level is probably the craziest thing I can do. And I literally am glitching him. I knew it. The skeleton scythe. Okay, and we look really cool. Welcome back!
Honey, it's time for dinner. Joe, you have been dancing for 3 years straight.
I'm sorry!
I miss you.
Sometimes my mom just makes me so upset. She doesn't know that I am working on very important things in here. She comes in here yelling at my door saying, oh, your education, oh, your life, it's falling apart. And I'm like, Mom, look at what I'm doing here. She doesn't even know that I have 25 million fans on Big Dancing Simulator on Roblox. What's going on, everyone? My name is Joe, and welcome back to my video. Very glad you guys could join me because today we are back here on my favorite simulator at the moment. The biggest dancing, the biggest meme, the biggest big dancing simulator out there. I'm excited for today's update because alongside a plethora of small features, you can actually now make the coolest dance club, and this is what I want to do in today's video. But the owner of the game has given me an exclusive code to give to you guys, and there is actually a lot of other very small updates we will talk about today. So let's dance our heart out, let's use these new emotes, and let's rise back to the top and become the next, I don't know, who's a popular dancer? Be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you have not already, and let's go ahead and hop right into today's video. You can see right here on my team, we have a very wide variety of characters. I have a Zemo right in front of me, and he's starting to just become taller than I am. Then over here, we have the Skull Trooper. We have Noob. We have Marshmallow, and this is the one that I don't know what this is still, actually. This is just a pumpkin man with a big old skeleton, and he's looking really spooky. That's all I can say about him. He's very cute, but he's not cooler than me. And the reason I'm not using myself is I actually realized all of these guys have their own size. You have to grow them individually. So if I don't grow them, then they're going to be permanently small. So I just wanted to even out all my characters and make them all big. But there is some crazy stuff that we have not even looked at yet. There is a ton of new emotes in this update. So the last time I played, it ended at the Pon Pon dance. I bet some of you guys saw this. You know it's legendary. You just go ahead and do the quick Pon Pon. It's like you love it. That's gonna go in a cringe comp. Why did I do that? Why is my editor leaving it in? That's the only thing. This whole video is always riding along the line of cringe, and I'm just praying that I don't get too cringe. How can you not like this? You literally have to like this. This is a test. You give this to someone who's psychotic, and it's 99% of people will like this. 1% won't, and that's the psychotic person. There's actually probably someone leaving a comment right now that says like, oh my god, I'm not psychotic, and I hate that. And it's just a meme. All right, but that was the last time we played the Pon Pon was the last dance. So now we got Billie Jean, we got Boogie Down, and we have a whole other plethora of dances we gotta get into. So not only that, but there's a new button that says exclusive, and whoa, what? There's like a whole other menu in here. There's Crisscross Top Rock, Man Romix, Rick Rolled Sands, praise the Lord. All right, looks like we gotta buy some dances. All right, but very, very nice. My team is getting bigger and bigger. They're looking really hype. All right, so let's try out one of the new dances here. So let's pull this up. I'll try out the Billie Jean. Ooh. Ow! Okay, are you okay, Benny? Billy, are you okay? I don't even know the words. Billie Jean is not my love. You know what's crazy? I can't even sing that. This video would get copyrighted. That's what sucks. But very big thank you to the creator of the game. He made it a non-copyrighted version. That's a very nice man right there. All right, next, emote. Billie Jean is obviously a very, very iconic song, very iconic dance as well. But the next one is from Fortnite. It's called the Boogie Down. Actually, I don't even know if this is from Fortnite, but I think we definitely do all know this one. I think Fortnite at least popularized it for me personally. But this one is such a bop. This is just a great dance. All right, but I'm done with this emote. I've seen this emote so much. All right, I want to see something interesting. All right, next we got Electro Swing, and this is from Fortnite. Yeah, I shouldn't even mess with it. It's from Fortnite. I've seen this one before. The thing is, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is a game that you could just leave open while you read like a nice book, or you kick back and just have a cold one with the boys. It's really just a relaxing and easy game to play because you don't have to do anything. And what's also kind of fun is you can, if you want to, or you can leave it open. And it kind of gives you a little bit of options of both. But hold on, I'm gonna pop on my mellow head. time to get really serious about my dancing here. It's so fun doing that. All right, I'm done with that though. It's time to do the SpongeBob. Okay. What is this? Okay.
I know.
I like the dance.
I have a
It's
different.
I don't know the sound effect. Is it a
Hayaka.
song?
Hayaka.
Is it a song?
I have a different.
I don't know. What's gonna happen here? Is it a song? Ah! Is this a song or not? Like, is it gonna loop this the whole time, or is something gonna start? Oh my god! Stop! It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. Oh my god! I think it is just a loop. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's clickbaiting my ears. My ears are getting so clickbaited right now, and I freaking hate it. All right. I don't know why I have so much energy right now. I'm just getting furious. Okay, we gotta try out another emote. Like.